Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you for being with me again today. So, while we congratulate one another here in the West for being morally superior to the Russians and their backers, not Boris backers, but backers, the one that backed them up, let's see how our lives are impacted by the decisions made by our leaders who decided that we should just impose sanctions and maybe some embargo on those evil Russians. So let's look at the stocks. That's my favorite because that's gonna tell me a lot. So let's see what the stocks are gonna tell us, right? Since we're together in this. And this article comes from Business Insider from today, actually from yesterday, May 30th, 2022, by Harry Robertson. And this is the title, US stocks have crashed in 2022. Dot. Here are four charts that show what's happening as tech tumbles and energy soars. Oh, how come the energy soars? Well, they made it soar, not you and I. We pay for it. All right, so stock markets has fallen sharply in 2022 as the Fed has hiked rates and Russia has invaded Ukraine. I always make a little add. I add a little bit of this simplistic and misleading statement. Russia has invaded Ukraine, and we shot ourselves in the foot by imposing sanctions on their oil. Therefore, we don't have oil, and the demand is high. The supply decreased, so the price up. And who's paying? You and me together. All right. Some meme stocks are down 80%, while tech companies have been left battered and bruised. Here are four charts that explain what's going on in the sell-off of 2022. Stocks have tumbled this year. The Federal Reserve has hiked rates, bringing the easy money era to a screeching halt. Russia's invasion of Ukraine has sent oil prices spiking, and investors are worried about red-hot inflation and slowing global growth. That's what's stagflation, right? The S&P 500 has fallen more than 16% from recent highs as of Thursday's close. The tech-heavy Nasdaq 100 has created roughly 26%. No, that's crattered. I'm sorry, not created. Crattered. Went down roughly 26%. It's been something of a car crash. But look under the hood and some parts of the car has been destroyed while others have escaped unscattered. We know who those are. Unprofitable and speculative tech companies and so-called meme stocks have taken the biggest hit in what's been dubbed the spec tech wreck. Meanwhile, buyers have only been interested in one sector, energy. Energy. Here are four charts that explain what's going on in stock markets in 2022. All changes are as of Wednesday market close. All right. Stock market. Stock market investors have flocked to energy stocks this year as worries about growth have dented the appeal of almost every other sector. Oil and natural gas prices have risen sharply following the invasion of Ukraine by Russia, one of the most important producers. WTI crude, the US benchmark oil price, has risen around 50% this year to around $110 a barrel. The S&P 500's energy sector has risen by a similar amount, with all other sectors either float or in red. The SNAP lost a third of its value. Tuesday, SNAP, S-N-A-P, valued Tuesday in one of the most dramatic drops in a year of big falls. Its crime was issuing a warning that revenue is growing more slowly than expected. All right, so then we have Walmart, tumbled the most since 1987. Walmart. on May 17 after cutting its earnings predictions. Palantir plunged on May 9th and Peloton tumbled on May 10, both on disappointing earnings. Ben Inker of Jeremy Graham's investment outfit, GMO, said this week that these sorts of companies are growth traps. That is, they're firms that investors thought were growing quickly, but which turned out not to be. The chart shows the performance of the cheapest group of stocks in the US's Russell 3000 index compared to the most expensive. Investors are ditching expensive names like never before, as Bloomberg's John Authors has highlighted. In 2020 and 2021, stocks soared as government and central bank pumped stimulus into economies. You know what stimulus means? Print those dollars. And then what does that do? Inflation. And this is the result of that stimulus. Stimulus, yes. Make some money. Yeah, we got money somehow. And now who's paying for that? We do. And our children and so on until what? I don't know. Until all these balances, I guess. Some corners of the market became incredibly expensive as measured by the ratio of stock prices in company earnings. Many technology companies rallied dramatically despite making no money. But that trend has gone into a sharp reverse in 2020. Investors have dumped their pricier names and moved into cheaper ones, often in more economically sensitive sectors such as finance and commodities. All right. We're doing great, right? Don't you feel virtuous? Let's signal it. All right, we signal it. So we're virtuous. We're going to pay more. We're going to earn less because of the value of the power of the money that we earn is going to decrease because the prices will go higher and income will not be able to catch up with it. So going to be slow income and fast price with the inflation. And that's not going to be. But at least we all have Ukrainian flags in front of our houses and on our cars and our Facebook accounts. We have that flag over there, man. Yeah. Aren't we superior? Yes, we are. Okay. So go and pay now. Go and consume the extra, the bonus part of this, how do you call it? Virtue signaling action. Good. I wasn't asked about it. They just made a decision for me. That's why I love mass democracy a lot. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, be just, and go and buy some expensive gas. Bye.